This is the Lincolnwood Library over-the-air antenna kit. It does not come with a television, but it comes with the necessary coaxial cable, some instructions, the actual antenna, and some suction cups to mount it. Over-the-air antennas are used to get the free TV channels that are broadcast by local providers like ABC7 and NBC5 and WGN9, kind of the 2, 5, 7, 9, 13 channels that many of us are familiar with. They are offered by cable, but they are also offered for free over-the-air streaming through an antenna, a digital signal that you can access with an antenna receiver like this. We just have to get this plugged into our television. For this to work with your television has to have a plug that is kind of very similar to this plug, the standard coaxial plug. I'll screw this in here. And then once it's pretty nice and tight, screw in on the other side. Once you have the antenna cable screwed in on both ends on the antenna itself and the television, you want to mount it somewhere high, pointing, if possible, southeast toward downtown Chicago, where most of the over-the-air antenna signals broadcast from. You can use the included suction cups if you want to use a glass window. Next, turn on your television. And you need to change the input to antenna. You also will need to scan through the channels that are available using the TV. You need to use the original remote control that came with the TV, not a Comcast or AT&T or any other cable TV provider remote. You have to use the original remote that came with the device. And you may have to go into settings or menu, and you'll have to kind of browse through these menus. A lot of them are all different. And you may need to look for something like this with a channel scan. And I am looking for over-the-air channels, and I need to do a scan. So I'll have it do a scan, and it now is actually connecting to the antenna, and it is seeing what channels it can find. The number of channels that your TV using the Lincolnwood Library over-the-air antenna can receive may vary. If you're in a low-lying area, or if you have lots of buildings nearby blocking the signal, it is literally over the air. Sometimes heavy foliage or bricks inside of a house can block the signal, and sometimes weather can even impact as well. So it detected all of my channels, and I had been on channel 5, so it stayed on channel 5. Now you can use your plus or minus buttons to navigate through the different channels. So I can try channel 2, and it doesn't receive that one, but I do receive 5. And you see that the channel numbers are a little different with the new over-the-air signals. This is channel 5.2, which is kind of a new number. So I can browse through 5.3, here's 7. Here's WGN. You can type in a number and see if it is available, but you may just need to browse through your channels. Some may not have perfect reception. That happens with over-the-air signals. So the channels you receive may be different depending on where you live in Lincolnwood and how high you are able to hang your antenna and how well it receives the signal. But this is a at least 35-mile range antenna, so it should be able to receive a lot of the local channels. You'll control your device with the standard remote that came with your television. I can do the volume, for example.
Stating that they cannot make rent due to it.
And I can change the channel. So we hope that you'll enjoy the over-the-air antenna that you can get from the Lincolnwood Library.